6 a.m. starting to feel like a person enough to talk. After the gym, we get back and start our little breakfast, which I've been having the same thing. It's been a hyperfixation for the past couple months. My Kodiak Peak yogurt. Nope, my Kodiak Peak oatmeal.
And Dunkin' iced coffee.
I haven't actually tried that. Do you like it?
It's different than
I might just try a sip. It's hard for me. I like iced coffee, but I feel like there's a hot coffee check mark or checkbox in my brain that like I need to check in the day. I don't want to.
Coffee.
Iced coffee is like an additional. It's not the coffee for the day. But I got maple brown sugar again. I had got berries and cream most recently, which was fine. This is my first 20 grams of protein for the day.
My first 200 milligrams of caffeine.
How many 200 milligrams are you having?
Less than 2.
Okay, perfect. Today was good at the gym, but I did feel a little off my game since this is the first day this week that we've gone since I've fallen back asleep after my alarm, both Monday and Tuesday. And he let me, my accountability partner let me fall back asleep and stay that way. So we haven't gone to the gym yet this week. But it's okay, because we're back. Back and better than ever. Doing back.
Mac and cheese.
Is that gonna be your breakfast? You need more than that. Make hot coffee. And then when babies come out, it's just like on the inside.
I feel like whenever you
Okay, 7 a.m. so we're getting ready for the day. Nothing crazy in the morning. My skin is recovering from a chemical peel that I got over the weekend. You can still see there's like some redness. It is by no means as bad as it was Monday and Tuesday of this week. I showed up to work Monday looking an absolute mess, but sometimes you just gotta sacrifice for fun little skin benefits like the peel. So I do feel better, but there's definitely still peeling and redness that is happening. I feel like there's not too many super regimented steps in my morning routine, and I sometimes switch around the order of things, but for the most part, like between 5 and 6 is workout time. Between 6 and 7 is like getting back home, showering, making breakfast, drinking coffee, kind of taking it slow, which I really like. And then from 7 to 8 is the actual like getting ready for the day and leaving to work in order to clock in by 8. Which I'll be doing today. I have several goals and aspirations for the day at work, but some things that I'm already kind of thinking through is planning for lunch because I'm not bringing my lunch today. I have to eat at the cafeteria, which has pros and cons. Con is that there's not many like healthy, good for you, not just like soaked in oil options. And then also con is that it's kind of expensive, but there are several wraps that I like that I think is what I'll be getting today. And then there's like core powers that I think I'll be getting today. So I'm kind of just thinking about those things as I head into the day. Whenever I get there and clock in, I like fully sit down and make myself a to-do list of what the day is going to hold. I tried to front load a lot of my tasks Monday and Tuesday of this week so that hopefully there's not too much going on today, but obviously I'll only know once I get there. This mascara is Kulfi mascara. Yesterday, oh, I loved this. This absolutely made my day. Yesterday I was in the elevator going up to my office and there was a girl that was across from me, and like as we were approaching my floor, she was like, "Excuse me, I'm so sorry, this is weird." She was like, "What mascara are you using? Your eyelashes just look so great." I know. My heart exploded. So I was like telling her like it's Kulfi mascara, it's tubing mascara, which makes so easy. And she was like pulling it up on her phone like as we were talking. She's like, "Is it this one?" I was like, "Yep," like pretty notable, recognizable tube. But I think that's like the first time that someone's ever asked me in public about like something I'm using, which I love. The only other time I can think of that something similar to that happened was back when I worked in jail. I like walked by an officer one time and she was like, "What perfume are you wearing?" She was like, "That is the best thing I've ever smelled." And I was like, Stop, thank you. At that time I was wearing Original by Riddle, which is like advertised, I don't know how this works, but it's advertised as a pheromone perfume. So it's like supposedly smells different on each person, but also is like supposed to be your best scent, which after that compliment, I totally believe. I ran out of my rollerball of it a bit ago and I haven't re-gotten it, but I do kind of want to. I don't know if it's technique or has to do with eye shape, but I always get so much mascara on my eyelids. So I always have like Q-tips sitting around to where I can get it back off my eyelids. I guess I haven't properly introed, but like, hi, we're doing a day in the life, if you can't tell. Spend 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. with me, just like everything I'm doing through the day. I feel like it's been a while since we've done an in-depth day, so I wanted to switch it up a little bit. Today is Wednesday, if you haven't picked up on that yet. The day I'm filming this is Wednesday, July 2nd, so this is a holiday week, meaning tomorrow is the last work day of the week, which is incredible. And then my mom's coming into town tomorrow, which is also incredible, and I am really looking forward to that as well. So I feel like the vibes are like a little funny because at this exact point in the week, nothing is actually different. It's just like the knowledge that it will be a long weekend and like my mom will be here. But as of right now, we're still just like going into work like regular. Second to last little step of getting ready, putting my rings on. Last little step of getting ready, this is the body spray that I've been using recently. It's Clinique Happy, and I find that it's not, you like smell fresh, but it's not too loud, you know? I'm gonna pack up all of my things and I'll see you at work. It's 5 p.m. We've made it home. It's time to start phase 3. I filmed this one time saying phase 2, but like, I guess like workout, now we're in phase 3. What is phase 3, you ask? We are studying, probably not a surprise if you're up to date on recent vlogs, but today we are studying for my LCSW exam still. I've taken a couple days off, like I kind of zoomed through a couple sections and then just like let myself rest for the days that I had planned for those sections. But we're catching back up now and it is 5 right now. Oh, 4:55. I actually am a little bit early. I'm gonna count it in the 5 on the timestamps though. And instead of having a time goal today, I'm gonna have a things to get done with goal for today. So I have 2 sections, service delivery and management of cases. That was 10 pages long. And then I also have consultation and interdisciplinary collaboration, which is 15 pages long. And then I also have practice questions at the end of both of those. I figured I could do this because I think it'll just be reading. I can't imagine I'll be writing that many notes for these topics or that there'll be that much vocab for these topics. So I think I'll mostly just be reading the 25 pages total, which don't know how long it'll take me, we'll see. And then I'll take the practice questions, which the practice questions do take a while because there's usually like 40 or so. And so it's the actual like sitting down, taking them, and then going over answers. We'll see. I am, like I said, still like in the routine of studying. I don't know yet at all when my test will be. I won't know when my test will be until at least like 3 more weeks, probably minimum, most likely more so like a month until I know if I'll be testing soon, until I'll be like able to even schedule a date, maybe if everything goes to plan. So that's a big question mark still, but I have found I have to get home and sit booty in desk chair in order to get this done. If I like dawdle around too much, the night just goes away for me. But if I like get here and get started, then I start to feel really good and obviously have more time to get stuff done, but then like feel like I'm accomplishing things too. Like I feel proud of myself that I'm accomplishing things. So get my playlist going and we're studying. It is 5:46 and I just finished my practice questions. I did better on all of these sections than I did on my unstudied practice test that I took a few weeks ago, or like a month ago at this point. So that's a good sign. And now that I'm finished with content area 3, I don't think there's that many left. Yeah, I only have, I believe it's one content area, but it's professional values, confidentiality, and then professional development that's left. So that's exciting. That's just out of this book though. I do feel with my studying that I am going to have to do like other methods. Like this has been a good intro, but I am going to have to do more like actual practice questions from the test itself, and then also like watch YouTube videos and just like really get into like, I don't know, the test taking strategies over just information. But I also think it's good to have this information to start. So now that we're going to be heading into 6 p.m. pretty soon, some of the things that I have left to do in the day is I do want to tidy up just a little bit since my mom is coming tomorrow. I want things to be nice. I think honestly for the most part like things are uncluttered for now. I just want to vacuum and like wipe down and make sure that the bathroom looks good, you know, looks guest ready. I just went to turn on low light mode for this clip and realized that apparently I've been filming in low light mode for the entirety of this video and or maybe a previous one too. I don't know. Oops. But I spent about an hour editing a video. I have gotten myself pretty ahead on YouTube videos in like a good way, very good way that I'm very grateful for. But I need to still put in incremental editing throughout each day or the days that I can in order to stay ahead and not just like fall back behind again. I feel like that is, I don't talk, do I? Maybe I do. I might say I don't talk all that much about this and then you're gonna be like, Anna. I was gonna say I don't talk all that much about like balancing working a full 40-hour like 9 to 5 with content creation. And I think honestly it's because I do enjoy the editing process. I enjoy like planning. I enjoy like the creativity that comes into videos. So it doesn't always feel like a chore, but it definitely is a lot of extra hours in a week. But doing knocking out little bits here and there, I feel like is how I make it through. But it is just after 8 right now. I am going to get ready for bed. I know, sounds crazy, but I do wake up at 4:55 every morning and I feel like I've just been getting tired lately. And so I'm going to get ready for bed and then read a little bit of my book before actually signing out for the night. So we gotta get the makeup off the face, we gotta do the skincare, we gotta wind down, like take that relaxed time, bring the day from here back down to here to where we're ready to go to bed. So let's do that real quick. It is 8:30 and I am going to curl up and start reading my book. Right now I'm reading The Bright Side Running Club by Josie Lloyd. It follows a woman as she's diagnosed with breast cancer and then just like copes with that, goes through that, still has like regular life things happening alongside her diagnosis, and then also finds community in other women that are going through the same situation as her or like have before in a support group, which I feel like sounds, I don't know, it sounds different than the book is actually reading because the voice in the book is just so like honestly like, real, full of humor, like questioning and like noticing, I don't know, like things about the diagnosis that's not just like going through cancer. Like it's not like a book about going through cancer. It's like a book about a real person handling the changes in their life that cancer has brought and like how that's changed the people around them. And I still have about 2/3 the way through, so I'm sure the tone could change. Like as of right now, it's not like sad. It's more so just kind of like, this is how this goes. And I feel like a really real way. That wasn't really a good description, but I guess it's the best I've got. Since all I'm doing from here on out out is this book. I figure we can end our day. Thanks for spending the day with me. I'm still gonna put 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. in the title because 8:30 p.m. sounds a little lame. But I feel like it's fun sometimes just to break up the like monotonous routine of things and do a little day instead of a little week. And we have fun things coming because my mom comes like less than 24 hours. In 24 hours, she'll be here in my apartment with me, which I'm very excited for. Make sure to subscribe before you go. Like this video if you liked it. I appreciate you so much and I hope you have a great day. I'll see you next time.